So you guys had the video of why not just call yourself atheists, and
yeah,
a lot of people that's a good question. So why not just call yourself an atheist? I mean, atheism means that you don't believe in a God, in the sort of biblical religious sense. So why not?
Yeah, of course. So yeah, I've actually made that video after a lot of people just saying, just call yourself an atheist, call it a day and get on with your life. It's like, why are you doing this? So yeah, one of the main reasons and the differences between atheism and Satanism is Satanism goes hand in hand with practicing the occult. And we practice the occult for the empowerment of self in the sense of learning more about the self in that way. So occult, again, is anything that is unseen making it seen. So that would be meditation, tarot. We have seances. Certain aspects to our rituals and ceremonies have occult links in that way. And we take that belief of self really quite far to deep devotion. And for me, that is that big difference between atheists and Satanists, where atheists are going to say, this is my life on earth. And where the Satanist says, I do know there's more to life. Not all Satanists will say, oh, I understand the spirit world, or I connect with the spirit world in that sense. But there's definitely a reach for that deeper connection to self through occult practices, which again is some form of connection to spirit world, especially because seances also make a big part of Satanism.
But isn't a belief in tarot and aura and seances, isn't that somewhat a belief in a higher power?
Interesting. Yes. So a lot of people actually ask that. So that's not really the belief in something that is higher than you. It is something that is on the same level of you, just something that you cannot see with your physical eyes. If you understand that sort of hierarchy, how people see it. So I'm a psychic and I'm a medium, and I grew up that way. I've never not been it. And so for me, it's like the spirit people or spirit world is really the same as us. It's just you cannot see it. So it's not higher than myself, and it's not really outside myself as well. It is still an experience inside myself.
So with this and a belief in a spiritual world, is there some level of pantheon to the religion? Like, is there spirits that are prayed to specifically, or specifically communicated?
No.
Or specifically?
No. So there is none of that sort of worship of anything outside. So there's no real spirits that's being called in, or spirits that's being called up, or that people have also said you're invoking demons. Like, no, none of that. I don't even believe in demons, to be honest. And I can see some of the spirit worlds. But there's none of that sort of, there's no putting offerings down for them or trying to invoke them or to call them in or in that way. Even just when you're having a seance, it's really just about connecting what is already there.
Okay, well then here's the real challenging question, I think. And that is that, Christians call themselves Christian because they believe in Christ. You obviously don't believe in Satan.
No.
So why call yourself a Satanist?
Yes, we had a rehearsal with us on it.
Get ready to answer that again. We had technical issues,
this on a daily basis that I answer this question. So, right. So if you look at the term Satan, and the direct translation from Hebrew, so Satan would be the Hebrew word, and you do the direct translation from it, it means the opposer. And so Satanism is the opposer of any form of religious tyranny. So anywhere where a religion will tell you you are bad for having certain carnal desires, or you are sinning because you wish to be a certain way of person, Satanism is saying, no, we are opposing any restrictions put on the self in that way, and you are free to be yourself and be the whole version of yourself, and that is where you get the term Satanism, opposed to religious tyranny.